COVID-19 has changed many aspects of our lives, but one you may not have thought of is how the judicial system works. Olmsted County is one of a few counties that's trying out a new setup for jury trials. Our Blaise Keller has more on how this will look amid this ongoing pandemic.
You think about lawyers and clients being close together and maybe leaning in and whispering with one another. And you think about 12 jurors sitting close together in a jury box and maybe all looking at the same piece of paper together. That's the justice system that we grew up with and that we recognize. And in the world of social distancing, it's going to look much different than that.
The first difference is where the trial is held.
That's one thing that our counties and our local court officials have been working really hard on.
It's all part of the necessary requirements outlined by the pilot program, and that program was created by the Minnesota Judicial Council. And it's hoping that 6 counties can find a way to hold jury trials within the pandemic.
The Chief Justice sent out a request, wanted to do a number of pilots throughout the state, needed to do some both in the metro area and then outstate.
Judicial and public health officials within the 6 counties had to create a safety plan following a checklist outlined by the council and have that plan approved.
How are we going to handle exhibits? How are we going to handle the microphones? Is each person going to have their own microphone? Is each person going to have their own pencil or pen, for example? How are we going to sanitize? What's the schedule for sanitizing spaces?
Other changes include where the staff, the public, as well as the jury will be. Once approved, trials could begin. Olmsted can begin this week. The pilot program ends in early July, and if the feedback is good, other counties can start their trials too.
Assuming they've gone through the approval process and they've gone through all of this very planful planning.
In Rochester, Blaise Keller, ABC 6 News.
OSTREM says the county has a significant backlog since the courts closed, with around 3,000 cases and hearings. OSTREM says those cases and hearings will have to be rescheduled back into the system.